Anyways, like I said, I'm up here in Sasquatch Alley. I've been coming into the area since late spring. I've decided I'm not going to camp up here this year. Well, maybe later this fall I will, but I've been just wanting to kind of give this location kind of a break because I've been working it a lot. But I've been coming up here leaving recorders in 3 different locations, and I'll leave them out here for several days, and then I'll come back, pick them up, and then replace them with some other recorders. I've been doing that for the last few months, and there is like absolutely no audio on any of the recorders. And I mean, I'm not hearing coyotes, I'm not hearing owls. It's just like the place is just dead. I've even left game cameras up here on a couple of the game trails that I hike onto, but nothing's on the game cameras. I've even placed cameras on just off of the main road just to see what type of traffic's coming in here, and there's really not that many cars coming in here. There's a group camping about half a mile up the road, but besides that, this place is not getting a lot of traffic, and there's nothing's going on here, which I find interesting. I'm almost wondering, because every time we've camped up here, we've at least heard, a knock or two. If we were lucky, we'd get a vocalization. But there's been nothing going on out here. And I'm wondering, do we only get action if you stay in the location for a couple days? Maybe if nobody's around, they don't really need to do any type of communications or anything. Or maybe they've moved on from here. Who knows? It is July, and this area is usually kind of dead in midsummer. Picks up again in late September, October. But that's only when we're actually camping out here. So keep hearing something. Sounds like something kind of large moving through the tree line over there, but this is an open range area, so there's probably cattle moving through. I haven't seen anything yet. Hey, when you get a chance, go check out Selkirk Range Sasquatch. My friend Marshall runs that channel here on YouTube, and he is working the area up around the Meadowling Falls area. He's got some great videos on there, great editing, great everything. He's got some really cool interviews with eyewitnesses and other Bigfoot researchers. So he's got some new stuff coming out here soon. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So if you guys get a chance, go check out his channel, like it, subscribe. I want to see his channel, get a lot more traffic. So you might hear me promote him a little bit more in some of my next future videos. So he's a great guy, and I have a lot of respect for him. So when you get a chance, go check out Selkirk Range Sasquatch. So when I was driving up into my area, there was some guy in front of me. He kept slowing down constantly, and it was a windy road. I couldn't pass him, and he just purposely just kept slowing down, and the highway there is 55 miles per hour, and he just kept slowing down. We were down to about 40 miles per hour, and came up to a stretch where I could have passed him, but my turn was coming up, so I thought it was pointless to, you know, speed around him and then slow down and make my turn. So we get closer to my turn, and he starts putting on the brakes and like basically stopping in the middle of the road. So I whip around him and up my turn and just, you know, drove up the road. And I could, you know, the road I was on parallels the main highway for about, you know, 100 feet or so. And I could see that guy actually turning around. I was like, no way, is he actually going to come follow me? So I drive up my area, get to my spot that I wanted to get to, and you know, I'm putting on my gear, and so I have one of those, you know, scary guns, and it's strapped on me, and sure as shit, he drives up, and I look at him, and he sees me, and I'm sure he sees that scary gun, and immediately hits the brakes and turns around and speeds out of there. So I don't know what his problem was, but obviously what he had to say to me was not that important. So a little lesson to you city folk who are just out for a country drive: don't screw with the locals, especially when you're in our territory, which is out in the middle of nowhere. Totally different rules out there, guys. Just thought I'd say that. Later.